babes, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm talking about what's worth buying from Consignment Shop, and I'm also sharing a peek of my vintage collection here. I'm so excited for this video. So if you're interested and excited to see my vintage goodies, keep on watching, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button right next to subscribe, and just enjoy the show with me. Are you ready? Let's do this. If you've been around long enough from my Insta stories, also some of my vlogs, you know I'm a buyer at a luxury consignment store in Houston. Just in case if you don't know what consignment means, it basically means that you take your items to a store, they hold your items for you, they sell it, then if your item sells, you will get the check for it. Depends on where you consign your item with, but usually it's like 50-50 split. The items are more luxury brands and they are more expensive. What's the difference between consignment and thrifting? When you go thrifting, those places, they just take all the items that they can sell, no matter what brand they are. They buy them very cheap from people and then they sell them. So thrifting, you can buy the items even cheaper than consignment, but you have to spend a lot of time digging through all the items to find a good one. Basically, if you don't have the time and you want to invest a little bit more money, consignment, it's a better option for you. Honestly, there is no shame going shopping at consignment stores. I call it smart shopping. Let's say you want to get a Chanel bag and it's $6,000 in the store, but you can actually go to the consignment, and believe it or not, there are a lot of brand new items there, but much cheaper than what you would go to the actual Chanel store and pay. So why not? I call it smart shopping. It's a circle of economy or repurposing the items. It's beneficial for both parties. Let's say you're selling your items because you're over it, you're not wearing it. Instead of sitting in your closet, you are repurposing it, you're making some money out of it, and the person who wants to buy the items, they buy your items instead of going out there and spending a lot of money. Here's the thing, it's hit or miss. I have clients, they come to our store weekly to check what's new. Even me, I would never know what comes through the doors, and you get surprised. I mean, it's a fun workplace because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a candy shop to me. And when they come through, especially the vintage pieces, it's just heaven. One more thing that I love about consignment, guys, you find unique pieces. You find limited edition, you find vintage pieces, and the best thing about it, no one else is wearing it. I believe the quality back in like 60s, 70s, even 80s and 90s, it's much better than right now. And the craftsmanships are very unique. You see, all these old things are coming back. So that's why I like the original design. Okay, my first item, it's my Gucci bag. The monogram coated canvas. It's from late 70s, early 80s. This is my everyday bag. They started doing monogram back in late 70s, 80s. That's how we know this is from that era. Their zipper used to be very different than right now. It's super cool. This is their GG, which they start doing these GGs on their belts in 1960s. I love the silhouette. It's very simple and classic. I also wear it as my belt bag, which in the pictures people think it is actually a belt bag, but it's not. This canvas Gucci monogram style from the 70s, they're redesigning and coming out with new bags. And the cheapest new same design bag runs for $8.95, and I believe I bought this bag in mid 300, which was the steal. and I love it. If you guys don't know, also Gucci is an Italian brand. The coated canvas, what it is, it's a cotton canvas fabric, and then they put the PVC on it. You see those Louis Vuitton monogram bags or the checker bags, which the name is Damier. Those are all canvas, but they are coated with plastic, which is the PVC. These designer bags, you can always take them to the store. They send them out to the spa. It might take like 2 weeks, or it might be a little bit pricey, but they always fix them for you. So don't be afraid if there is something wrong with the bag that you're not gonna be able to fix it. You can always take it to cobblers, the good cobblers who repair handbags, or you can take it straight to the store. This bag I recently purchased and I love it. It's a Fendi Baguette. It's an Italian brand again. It's a family business brand, and I think the establishment was in 1920s, if I'm not mistaken. They actually started doing baguette bags in late 90s, 97, if you watch Sex and the City, which I'm sure you've watched it, otherwise you wouldn't be watching me right now and we wouldn't be friends. So you know the famous bag. They make it no more. They started back in 2015 or 16 making the mini baguette ones, which is the double. So it's like super tiny. I like those too, but nothing it's like the original baguette. They're super trendy. It was like a big revolution when this bag came out because the silhouette was very different. They came out with this giant F on the front, was just a statement piece, and it would just sit under your arm very nicely. It wouldn't bug you. You could just dress it up or down and take it anywhere. It's fabric, the strap and the clasp is leather. Usually these type of bags, they run for around like $425 on some websites like Real and Tradesy, but I bought it for $275, which was a steal. I had one of these. It was my mom's, the canvas monogram one. And as soon as I got a job in the consignment shop, Fendi Baguette wasn't really hot at the time when I got hired. So stupid me sold it super cheap for like 200 bucks. Now those brown monogram baguette bags, they run for $600 something on the resale shops, on e-commerce websites and stuff. So this is a great bag and it's gonna be on trend. I will never sell it again. Thank you very much. Lesson learned. Oh, I know. I'm gonna say this is my most favorite. This is my most favorite, but this bag is just everything to me. I probably wore it only twice since I bought it. I cherish it. It's on display. I look at it every day in my bedroom to that extent. This is a vintage Celine bucket bag in mint condition. Mint. This is a lamb leather. Lamb leather, it's so fragile. As soon as you touch it, it can get scratch on it, but there is no scratch on this bag. And I'm refusing to take it really out and use it for like every day. So probably this is my most favorite bag. It's so unique. Bucket bags are so in. If you're not familiar with the brand Celine, it's a French brand. It was established in mid-40s. Actually, Celine herself, she started making clothes for her daughter, and at some point it got very popular. Everybody liked it, so she started opening a business which was made to measure for children clothing. And then later on, she just expanded it to the moms, so they would have matching outfit with the mom in mid-60s. And then, as you know, now it's like booming. Anyways, it's one of a very classic minimal Parisian brand. Their leather good, it's amazing. Back in like 2011, 2012, they got very big over their luggage bag, and then they had their peak in like 2014, and then now they just not selling any more luggage bag. They made the trapeze, they made all different kinds. Their Celine box is my most favorite bag. It has that vintage look. Probably that's why I love vintage Celines. This ring, it's from when they changed their logo in 60s, and the bag, it's from the 70s. You could not believe how much I bought this bag. This bag goes on resale shops on the website for mid $700-ish, because usually they're like $3,200 retail, but I bought it for $195. Yes, you heard it right, $195. My customer had it and she offered me $195. I was like, heck yeah, I'm bringing you that cash money, honey. I need this bag in my life. My next bag is a Prada bag. It's a nylon Prada bag, which was super trendy in 90s again. Isn't it 90s the best decade? I know it is. I know. If you don't know about Prada, Prada is an Italian brand. They make all their products in Florence. They established the company in 1913. It was a family-owned business by Prada. Actually, his last name was Prada. I don't remember his first name, obviously, but they started out for leather goods, accessories. Prada's daughter, Miu Miu, started doing the nylon bags in 70s. See, I made a mistake. Prada's granddaughter, actually, she used a fabric called, I think it's called pecan, which is a very hard nylon fabric. It's like a military fabric. It's very durable. And her grandpa used to cover all his suitcases that he was making with those fabric, just in case under rain and stuff when he was selling those. It wasn't so popular at the beginning. Then she started coming out with the backpack collection and added these underarm bags. These underarm bags are super, super popular, and they're back on trend for 2019. So keep that in mind. If you're looking for good vintage bags, the underarm bags are all almost back in. Monogram, nylon bag. This brand that I'm about to talk about, it's one of my most favorite brand, and as far as like company goes. However, I believe in investing to the brand new items and just going out to the store and buying this particular brand is not worth much. Me working in consignment shop for over 2 years, I noticed that people don't really save up their money to go out there and buy their bags. But their vintage bags are amazing, and they're a piece of art. You can actually make more money out of their vintage bags than the actual brand new current season bags. The brand called and pronounced Lanvin, but in America we pronounce it Lanvin. It's a Parisian brand. It's one of the oldest fashion house in history. It's from 1800s. This bag is, oh my god, 60 years old, right? Back in 60s. 50 some years old. It's a purpled leather, and the detail work on this bag is amazing. The clasp has this black stone looking, but I believe it's not stone. Inside of this bag, it's just in a mint condition. I think whoever owned this bag probably never worn it, or they were just very careful with it. The strap is life. Matte gold strap covered with chiffon, black chiffon, and then the bottom has all these stonework called malachite. It's just amazing. And this medallion with their logo on it, I love this bag. I cherish this bag. I started wearing it non-stop and then I realized I'm kind of ruining the chiffon. So I was like, Parmita, stop wearing it. Actually, it came with their signature bow. If you're familiar with their brand, they usually have a very big silk bow. But I took it off because I'm not a real bow person. What you can also buy from consignment shop, resale shops, it's vintage jewelry. Nothing looks better than vintage earrings, especially vintage Chanel. Personally, I'm obsessed with vintage Chanel. The jewelry pieces are beautiful if you want to go out there and buy it, but there is something about the vintage one that I like better. I scored these vintage diamond shaped gold clip-on earrings and they have like a pearl in center. Just let you know, none of the Chanel's pearls are real. I get that question every day. No, they are not real. I know they're expensive. This strand of like Chanel pearl necklace with the CC logo starts minimum $895, $900. But yes, they don't use real pearl. Imagine if they were, how much it would be. So they're not. You're paying for the logo. I know it's stupid to say investment, but I love this thing. I love fashion. And I think about some of this stuff as investment. It's not like you're gonna get your full money back, but there are some brands that they worth investing in, and that just need a different video. So let me know if you want to watch that. I can just teach you what brands to shop and what not. But Chanel, it's one of those brands that no matter how many years goes by, never loses its value. You can always make money out of it. Chanel and Hermes are the top brands. My next item, I actually didn't buy it and my mom handed down to me. It's a vintage Omega watch. What I love about this watch, it's actually, I like the wear on it. There is no scratch, but there are some wear. The two-tone, it's amazing. I love the screen shape. Also, the mix of gold, it has two tiny diamonds on it. I don't know what year it is, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 20 years, which means it is vintage. So if you didn't know, anything over 20 years, it's considered vintage. Okay, I'm gonna move on to clothing and wrap up the video before it gets too long and boring. My next item is these crazy, hopefully you can see it, I'm not quite sure, crazy metallic wide leg, super high waist, gold coated Chanel denim pants. I'm obsessed because it's wild, and who doesn't like to be wild? These type of Chanel pants retails for like almost $2,000. It's ridiculously expensive, I know, but I scored these at a actual thrift store for $50. I mean, are you blaming me that it's just a top bit too big? I hope not, because I love these. My two other items, I mentioned them in one of my videos. It was a try-on haul. If you haven't watched it, I'm gonna link the video down below. But these two jackets are not actually a brand name, but I thrifted this one, and this is from, I believe, late 80s. With the metallic pipes and brass buttons. I love this velvet jacket. It's perfect for Texas weather, California weather, when it doesn't get too cold. I can just, you know, put it over a t-shirt, wear my mom's jeans and slide, and I'm ready to roll. Also, this houndstooth jacket, it's my favorite. It's wool, heavier, warmer, oversized, and it was gifted to me, and I love the color combo. It talks to me. It's fall. Actually, I forgot, I have one more item. It's hiding under here. Let me grab it. Oh my God, before I die. These slides are my favorite. These are Prada's, super vintage. Don't look at it right now. It's a savage because I wore the heck out of them everywhere. They're super comfortable. I bought them actually from our store brand new. Usually this mink slides that they're super trendy right now, they run for $1,100 and I bought these for $400. Again, it was brand new. No scratches on the bottom. I don't want to show you the bottom because they're just like destroyed. And the inside too, it just need a good spa. But I love, love, love these. So you can't even find good shoes there. Like you can't find anything in the consignment shop. All right, this is it guys. I hope you liked this video. I'm so excited. This was the first episode. Let's call it an episode, and I can't wait for more fashion related videos because I've been working in this field since I was 16 years old. I'm 28 right now, so I know almost everything about it. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care and stay beautiful. Bye.